just days after that order was made by the governor, the Ukum local government chairman was abducted on his way to Katsinala. The thing then is, if we are to go by this as a way to nib grassroots security on the board, how do we explain the fact that from one local government into another local government, a local government chairman was abducted? And not just that, they are demanding for 50 million naira ransom. How bad have our situation gotten to?
Well, you agree with me that Nigeria is facing a very serious challenge of security. It's very serious that every aspect of our society, every segment, every locality now is not safe, because the government over time had given room for this to happen. When this issue of banditry started, and of course, I can tell you for free that these people are going around Nigeria from one city to the other, moving around, perpetrating their acts as they're supposed to. Now, the issue of chairman of a council leaving his council to some other place and he was adopted. Well, if you watch the political trend of Nigeria, when a governor leaves to somewhere, for example, the chairman will want to follow to show a kind of loyalty. The governor went there for the burial. So chairman will also want to be there to show to that loyalty that they are part of him. So he doesn't need approval to move with him at that very level. But that the governor is in the state, in his office, or within the environment where he's supposed to reside, and you chairman leave, fine, it's good. That order is okay. Seek approval. If the governor is there, no problem. But this one governor left his own office to attend the same burial, which the chairman too will also attend. Either one, to tell the governor, look, I am in their support, or to tell the people that this person that died is somebody we know, we need to come and cheer you up. So that in that aspect, I wouldn't blame him to have left his local government, because that is what is seen in Nigeria. If a governor leaves to somewhere, local government chairman want to support, we want to go there to show solidarity and all that. So that's I think he was doing. But in as much as we want to stem the tide of security in Nigeria or in the states, it is a good one that the governor has said, don't leave your local government. We had that experience here in Rivers State when the former governor was a governor of Rivers State. He said, local government reside in your locality. Don't come to Port Harcourt. Stay where you are and watch. Make sure you do what you're supposed to do within your environment. That's fine. Okay. But in this case, if, like I said, the security issue is something that everybody gets involved. Now, the attention that people are getting from this thing now is because those who are involved in this thing are at different areas. How many policemen do we have in Nigeria? How many soldiers do we have? The other day it was Jos. So when you deploy men to Jos, who takes care of Abuja? Now they are attacking Abuja. Who takes care of Kaduna? These are the issues. And before you know it, I think Dino Minai said some years back that a time will come when the politicians in Abuja will no longer be safe from this banditry, because they will come attacking them. And we can see what's happening. So everywhere, pockets of insecurity caused by these banditries and all that. And because they want to focus on getting money, that's why they're looking at these big politicians. Okay, now because there's no how you will say that they will have money to come and give you. Even if it's less than 50 million, they'll take and go. But the point is, what measures are we putting in place to make sure we track these persons who are coming to collect this ransom?
We are going to be talking more on ransom and insecurity because we'll get into the FCT. But let's talk about this quickly. The Ukum local government chairman, the abductors are demanding for 15 million naira. If you listen to the conversation, they called the family member. So, like I was trying to explain sometime on this Abuja issue yesterday, how do these people get across to, we talked about the name policy that was done by Pantamin in the last administration and how much effort was put in by Nigerians together. So how do these people make these phone calls to family members, to whoever? Are they using drop-off? How are they able to still do that in Nigeria with all the money invested in name SIM policy, with all the intelligence that is available in the world today? How are they able to carry out this act successfully to make these demands for ransom?
A failed system is a failed system. And once the system has failed, everything in it crumbles. Now look at it. You just brought about the issue of Pantami. And a few days ago, Pantami came up to say that the security agencies are not making use of
the SIM
policy and all that. As if Pantami just came out to speak to us as if Nigerians are morons. As if we don't know anything, we don't remember anything. You just imagine Pantami of yesterday. Pantami, that when he came up, we all knew his allegiance, we know his support to insurgents, to terrorism and all that. And he came up to tell us that with this SIM policy, hey, everything terrorism, how many terrorists was Buhari government able to catch through SIM policies? How many?
No.
Under Pantami himself. But you subjected Nigerians to this inhuman treatment during the SIM registration, NIM registration, that people were paying, the federal government allocated a huge sum of money for this. At the end, individuals started paying dearly through their nose. Some people were sleeping in those centers. Somebody will wake up in the night, defer the security challenges, just to go to the center to stay. And at the end of the day, the person will be asked to pay 10,000, 15,000 just to get this, and they have gotten it. No single criminal have been apprehended. And look at in a case like this, where a criminal will use phone and make a call. Look, ordinary stolen phone, you can track. We know that network providers can track a location where call is being made from. Why is it that our security agencies are not using that?
There are apps.
Yes, before we go to the apps, because we are looking at the first ones that came up. They can track it. Why is Nigerian police not using those people? That's when I come to say that Nigerian government is not serious with insecurity. And if somebody will be allowed, we might say they are behind this. Look at just what happened.
All right.
Local government chairman abducted. By who? Police. Unknown person. If not that the speaker came up to say that it was police. Now look at another abduction.
The same state.
The same abduction.
The same state.
Now abduction has happened. Who carried out the first? Who carried out the second? Abductors. Then who are these abductors? So you now see that there is something that looks like collaboration between the criminals and the police. And look at the Catherine Anele, the PPR Anele, said that they are not aware. You are not aware. Governor is aware. You are not aware. Then who are you? What is the synergy between the state government and the police and state police? Something is wrong somewhere. And it is high time we begin to tell ourselves the truth in Nigeria.